The University of Belize hosted its 7th annual research conference. Students and faculty members presented in a public forum their research undertaken in fulfillment of their degree in the Faculty of Management and Social Sciences over the past year.
The students are required to do an undergraduate thesis as part of their graduation requirement. This undergraduate thesis that they have done over the past year is what is being showcased here today. When it comes to the students, they did When the Oil Wells Dry, Perspectives from B&E, the challenges of female entrepreneurs in Belize. Another student also looked at service quality offered at the University of Belize, students' perspective. And another student looked at the impact of accounting on the performance of small enterprises in Belize.
Faculty member Philip Castillo also presented his research on Belize's pension scheme. He received the Researcher of the Year award for this work.
The research I'm presenting is about Belize's pension scheme. Basically, I will make the point that the scheme as currently exists is unsustainable. A Belizean retires from the public service at 55 years old, and the life expectancy in Belize is 74, which means then that for 19 years after retirement, you're being paid by government, and then you did not contribute to your pension. So I make the point that the scheme as currently exists is unsustainable.
Do you have any plans of using that data, perhaps to the relevant organizations that would use that kind of information?
Well, yes, it is something that will be presented to government and the unions. Those are the major stakeholders, because successive IMF reports have pointed out the unsustainability of the scheme, and with the knowledge that I have, with the information that I've generated from this research, I think that should spur the stakeholders to make a change.
Newly installed President, Professor Emeritus Clement Sankat, says that these kinds of research must not only be used for the fulfillment of academic requirements, but must be used for the greater good and development of one's country. But that stakeholders must also recognize the value of these kinds of work coming out of the University of Belize.
Too frequently, the research that we do in universities is closeted in scholarly journals, peer-reviewed journals, in conferences, workshops, books, etc. We got to get our research out to the stakeholders that truly matter. And you would have heard me in my speech talk about research for impact. It's not only to get the research out at the end. We must involve the stakeholders, those who are going to benefit from this research from the very beginning, to help solve the problems in society, so that the issue of transference becomes less of a problem because they were involved in the conceptualization, in the methodologies, and in the output of the research. But to be honest with you, we are already beginning the effort to talk a lot more about what is happening at UB, including the research. What is also needed is to have more of the external stakeholders present. Let me say to you, this is a perennial problem. The stakeholders that truly matter are not always present, but I want to urge them that by coming and listening to the creative efforts, the problem-solving efforts of our students, they can help to take their businesses, their profitability to another level. This is a great place to be because you're getting information and knowledge for free that can help you go to another level.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.